get my mail. I've been doing this for like 3 years. About a year ago, I walk in. Sally's been out of Cali, knows Sally very well. And so I noticed, I said, Sally, I noticed the small ones. I never asked about the small ones. I said, I'm paying $220 a year. I like to pay, which is the small one. She goes, $160, Victor. And at that point, she can read my face. Because what am I thinking? $60, that's about 10 to 12 lattes for me, right? We're in a recession, might as well squeeze everything I can out of this, right? Now, she saw that in my face, and then I saw that look in her eye. You know that sales look? That you're about to be sold? It's like you hear that Clint Eastwood thing in the background. Because you're going to be sold, right? You're about to be sold. And I said, okay, here comes the sales page. Here comes the sales page. Here's what she's going to say. Victor's better. It's easy access. It's more convenient. You don't have to pick up your mail for 2 to 3 weeks. Mailbox won't get jammed, letters won't get crushed, and your box can handle bigger packages. That's why you want to stay with the big mailbox. But that's not what she did. Oh, no. Here's what she did. She said, Victor, you can go ahead and change the mailbox, get a small one, but you got to change your address. And if you got to change your address, it means you got to change the information on the business cards. You have to change the information on the business card. You have to contact the client and let them know you got this change. When you add all that up, how much time and money is that going to cost you? Man, I looked at Debbie and I said, shut up. Just a minute. All right, we're selling the what? $10. All right, you're with me. All right. By the way, I want to show you my appreciation. Can I show you my appreciation? It's easy to stand up here and say, I appreciate the opportunity to be here, but I want to show you my appreciation. Now, I've written 8 books on sales. Depending on what your pain is, different books on sales. I've also written 2 books on motivation, and I got 2 fictional novels, one on business ethics and one on sales. Now, I also have a documentary that I put out. It's been nominated for many times for film festivals. It actually won the International Film Festival Award. Thank you very much. That's on my favorite topic. Who's that? Me. So here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to say what it is stuff. Because a lot of you have spent some money to get here on airline and registration fee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to you. So here's what I'm going to do. You don't have to give me anything. Write down that link right now. VictorAntonio.com/NSN. No email required. I absolutely require nothing from you. Download, enjoy the information. There's a lot of great stuff in there that will help you increase your sales. Is that cool? Yes or no? Yeah. One reason, listen carefully, I need you to focus on about the same. There's only one reason I came here today, it's because I will. President of Sales and Marketing for a $420 million company. What I'm about to do right now is share with you my 3 ingredients for my secret sauce. You guys ready for this? Now, I don't usually share this with just anybody, but I'm going to share it with you. Why? Because you got it. All right, rule number 1. You ready right now? Rule number 1 is you got to ask. You got to ask. Are you with me so far? Many years ago, I was driving with my wife. Now, I've been married 24 years. Give it up. Women out the years. Women to life. Hold on, that's it. I was just joking. That was on one wife. All right. So I first started dating my wife. I'm driving from Minnesota, where she's from. Yeah, for sure. You betcha. All the way to Chicago, right? And so we're driving, and all of a sudden she looks over and she says, "Are you hungry?" And I'm driving. She says, "Are you hungry?" And I said, "No." And I keep driving. Some of you figured this out already. Within seconds, I feel like heat. Right here. I look over and she's staring at me like, I said, what? She says, nothing. And for 2 hours, this woman would not speak to me, right? And so what happened was, finally, after 2 hours, I said, what did I do wrong? She goes, I asked if I was hungry. I said, I told you, if you were hungry, I said, I told you I wasn't. She goes, yeah. They answered the question, but you didn't ask me. I said, well, why didn't you say something, right? Ooh, when do we get the number? Here's what the guy would have said. I said, no. The guy would have said, I don't care. Pull over. Or get something. That's what the guy would say, right? So you gotta what? You gotta ask. Now, I gotta tell you a personal story because sometimes in selling, we have a hard time asking for the order, the money. Are you with me so far? So about 10 years ago when I started speaking, I was doing a lot of free speeches, right? A friend of mine said to me, he said, you should charge something. I said, what should I charge? We had a little discussion about it. After all, we said, okay, next person that calls, we're going to charge them $200 for a 45-minute keynote, right? Now, so I remember the Miami Dade school system called me up and said, Victor, we'd like you to speak to our students. I said, well, I'm trying to get the number up. You ever have the number right here, but you just can't push it up? And then finally it comes out, right? $200 if you want me to speak at your high school, right? And so she said, let's think about it, we'll call you back. And I get off the phone thinking they're never going to call back. Right? A week later, they call back. $200 will pay for an hour. Wow. Now what happens when somebody starts paying you $200 repeatedly? You move, yeah, you're a capitalist just like me. So what I do, I took 200 and I moved it up to 500. And guess what? They paid it. So I moved it up to 1,500, and guess what? They paid it. So I moved it up to 2,500, guess what? They paid it. Moved up to 5,000, and guess what? They paid it. Now, at this very moment, some of you are saying, I wouldn't pay it. To you, I say, don't hate the player. Would you like to come speak at NSN? What did I say?